Hey, what's going on everyone? It's me here again, TFN Collector, with a brand new toy review. Now in today's review, we will be reviewing Transformers Power of the Primes Snarl. So, let's get started. So first off we have here is the packaging. And I gotta say, it's a pretty nice packaging. We've got Snarl here in his Dinobot mode, which actually looks pretty cool. I don't quite remember what Dinobot he is, so let me know that in the comments, but pretty nice Dinobot there. Snarl, Autobot, and Deluxe Class. Power of the Primes, Hasbro. Transformers right there, along with Autobot Generation and Snarl right there, blasting some kind of fire breather, I don't know what. And on the side here, we have this honkin' dude, which also looks pretty interesting. And on the back here, we have Snarl with a really cool sword, with him in robot mode, and him in Dinobot mode once again. And of course, him in robot mode with one of these thingies. So, yeah, there's that. So yeah, that is it for Snarl's packaging. Oh, and there's a card right there as well, if you care about that at all. So, yeah. And here, of course, we have Snarl's weapons, basically accessories. So, here we have Snarl's sword here, which is very clear plastic. So, honestly, it's actually not too bad of a sword. It's very clear plastic. That's all I can pretty much say about it. It does have a peg here that so it can peg into whatever part of the body that it wants to, so that's pretty cool. The design itself is actually really neat. I do like on how it's got this whole design thing going on here, so yeah. That's pretty much it for that. Here we have the accessory part, which actually, if I followed the instructions correctly, it does form into a fist, which let me just get this out here real quick if it will cooperate with me. Come on. Shoot. Come on. Come on. Ugh, come on. Already. There we go. So yes, it can form into a hand or fist, whichever you decide. And of course it does have this translucent piece right here, which is, which is very much removable. Shoot, where did I, oh, there we are. There we are. So yes, that is it for the accessories. And here we have Snarl himself. Pretty cool looking Dinobot mode. Gotta say, it's actually not bad of a figure. This is actually my very first Snarl figure. I do have other Power of the Primes Dinobots, so can't wait to get into those. But let's get a good look at Snarl himself here. He's got really good head sculpt right here. You can't see it, but he does have some red eye tintage right there. So a nice silver paint job right here. Really liking the horns here. These spikes here on the back are actually really cool. You do have these flippers here that go in and out like that. They don't go any further. The chest piece here is also really nice. Got a nice Autobot symbol there and some translucent plastic. Some black and blue stripes there, which also looks pretty cool. Nice detail there. The arms of this nice gold wrist here. Very cool. And his wrist can go up and down like that. His wrist for transformation can also go in and out. And his shoulders are in translucent plastic. I have heard that in a lot of reviews that people don't like translucent plastic. I myself do want to say I'm not a fan of it, but honestly I can't really say it all that much because I don't really have any figures that much that have translucent plastic on them. So if I get more figures with more translucent plastic, maybe I will give my own opinions on that. The legs down here for Dinobot mode also have translucent plastic. So does the head back here. The legs are pretty good too. They've got some red and blue decoration on them, along with these spikes here. The feet are pretty small. Design and detail is also pretty good. So yeah, the head here, again, translucent plastic with a bit of a split in half Autobot symbol. And again, back kibble is honestly really nice. Pretty good. So yeah, the weapons, as I said before, the sword here, he only comes with the sword, as you could see on the back of the box. The sword can go on either this hand, rah, rah, rah. So he can be just hack away at Decepticons or Insecticons, whatever. So yeah, and it doesn't really say where to store it on the figure. I know there's this piece here that you can maybe put it in there, but that just looks really stupid. But yeah. Yeah, so far it's not too bad of a figure. I would have to say it's pretty good. And oh, I almost forgot. You can't really move these things out of the way, but you can put his arm up and backwards. His head can do a full 360. His legs can go up that far and this far, and you can also bend the knees as well. His splits, he can do a very, very good split. And of course, he does have waist rotation. So all that is honestly pretty good. Again, I'm not quite sure which Dinobot this guy is, so please let me know in the comments which dinosaur he's supposed to represent, because it's been so long since I've done my research on dinosaurs, so please let me know. But before I move on to anything else, I did just remember, or just quickly look at the packaging. You can, in fact, put this piece onto the chest right here, which, again, still looks really ridiculous. But it's a thing you can do if you want to. I'm not sure why they do it like that, but it's a thing, so, yep, I guess. So, anyways, now that we've gotten all that out of the way, let us get on to transformation. So, you put the hands inside the wrists here. Take this whole back piece, flip it out like that, put the head inwards like this, and then take this here, these two pegs, put them together, which forms the tail. Then put that back there. The spikes here, just flip them up like that. The legs, just bring them out like this. And of course you can, in fact, bring the wrists like this to form the back of the legs. And of course I can't remember if the instructions say to turn the waist in any way possible, but I honestly don't, there's honestly no point because it's just fine the way it is. So take this whole piece here, both these pieces, and try to keep them together if you can. Bring them all the way into here until they tab into place. Again, if you cannot get them in all the way together, that is fine. It does prove to be a bit of a challenge for me as well sometimes. So normally I end up finding myself doing it separately. So when you get this whole piece in here, you then bring these two pieces back inside. Bring these two pieces here back inside, clamp them together, and then the two heads here, you peg them together, and then peg them right into there. Bring the legs down, and there you have Snarl in Dinobot mode. Pretty good looking Dinobot mode, gotta say. Again, I know I've said this for the third time, but I have no idea who this Transformer is or what purpose he shows. But honestly, no, it's a pretty good looking figure. As you can clearly see right here, again, this part and the legs and the head are all translucent plastic. I don't really have that much experience with translucent plastic, so just let me know in the comments what your experience with them is. I've seen lots of toy reviews where they get cracked, but so far Again, I don't have that many, so I can't really say anything. But yeah, the tail piece itself looks pretty cool. In the original G1 cartoon, I believe if my memory serves correctly, he could shoot a laser out of his tail, and you can't open his mouth in any way whatsoever, but he did blow fire as well, same as Grimlock, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, anyways, you've got, yeah, pretty much the whole thing. Yeah. This is pretty much Autobot Slug for you, or Sludge. I can't remember. Sludge, yeah. Snarl, sorry. God, I had to take a look at the packaging to remember that. Snarl, yes, sorry, God. I can't believe I'm getting those two mixed up. Snarl. Anyways, so yes, that is Autobot Snarl for you. I meant to say Dinobot. So there you have Dinobot Snarl, and honestly, yeah, he's a really cool Dinobot. I would highly suggest picking him up. I got this guy from the Big Bad Toy Store, or sorry, but you can check there. I got this guy from Amazon, so yeah, you can go over there and check him out. Got him for a pretty good price, so yeah. Anyways, if you did like this review, please let me know. Leave a comment down below and leave a like. Let me know if I'm getting any better at this at all, because I'd very much like to know. Any feedback would help me. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I post videos every other week. Have a great night or day, depending on where you are. And as always, never stop playing, never stop being a kid, do what you love, and have fun. But as always, until next time, I will see you all later.